this is where we are starting the show. It is that beautiful Byzantine look in a ring. It's such a coveted style, and here you're getting it in UltraFine 950 silver. You also get your choice, so you are choosing either the silver, the yellow, which is 18 karat gold plated UltraFine 950 silver, or the rose gold. Beautiful, beautiful look. The price on this is, I mean, what a price to kick off the show, because you're saving $7, which brings this down to an easy pay of 5 easy payments of $10. Comes in sizes 4 through 11. This is going to be your silver. This is your 18 karat gold plated UltraFine 950 sterling silver, and then we also have it in the rose. Those are your choices. Joining us, this is new, first day that we're bringing it to you with those 5 easy pays. Comes with the box and the romance card, which we can show you. They're right at the front here. But before we get into it, I would love to introduce jewellery expert Patricia Kosdra. Usually we work together through the power of technology, but today,
Ciao.
mwah, mwah.
The
Ciao,
power of
Bella.
being in person.
Yeah, it's so great to have you here in the studio, because you have so much knowledge about UltraFine. I'd love you to share a little bit about the story for anyone that doesn't know, like what makes UltraFine different.
Well, UltraFine, I like to say, is always the Ferrari of silver. And I know it sounds a little cliche, but it's true. Like you said, Sam, UltraFine literally gives you more of the good stuff, more silver. So usually your sterling silver jewelry is 92.5 parts pure silver. UltraFine gives you more. It's 95 parts pure silver. It's going to be whiter, brighter, tarnish resistant. It's hypoallergenic. But of course, the reason why UltraFine is special, Sam, is because it is designed and handcrafted in Italy.
Wow, I mean, that just adds a romance to it. Like, I've been to Italy only once. I was 8. I
think I heard you say that.
I honestly, I really want. I'm thinking about maybe I'll go back this year, because it was just, even as an 8-year-old kid, I was trying to, like, not just take photographs, but like memorize just the beauty of the place. And that's what you're taking home when you pick up on something from UltraFine.
Well, I think what it comes down to is we really go to those core pieces. We go to pieces like this in the UltraFine collection, which is that Byzantine. When we think about iconic status pieces, the Byzantine by far is something that you're going to see in those very high-end fashion jewelry stores. But when you go to, say, a little workshop like we go for this ring, which is in the north, in Vicenza, we go to a special workshop that does casting. So when you get this home, you feel the solidness of the piece. It has, you know, a very nice twist to what would be a regular band. And I think if you're somebody who has a Byzantine bracelet, what a great way to put this together.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you that kind of matchy look, that more is more look, which is so kind of known.
I love more is more.
Yes. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I used to work in the stock exchange in London, and like the Italian stock exchange would come over, and you could always tell the Italian women because of the style. Like, it's just unapologetically like, I deserve more. And you know, this would just look so beautiful if you have other Byzantine pieces, and if you don't, what a great place and what a great price to start. $49.98 on sale, so you only need to pay $10 on a major debit or credit card to get this home. And you know, you could even do the stacking look if you wanted to.
I was just gonna say.
Are you doing it too?
I'm doing it too. See, this is how you know more is more. And like, the women who love their fashion really know what they're going on.
Which one? Oh, look, we did. We literally did matchy because we did the same one.
Sam, we were meant to be in the studio here together. And I think that this is such a great way to show you too that really, when it comes to pieces like this, we give you the opportunity to play, to mix and match your metals. You know, you're getting something that does have presence on the hand, but also is going to be comfortable. You know, when you put it on, it feels like silk. It feels like a second hand. I just actually love the stacking look here now that I'm thinking about it.
I know, me too. And I'm realizing also our nail polish is also twinning. It's like you couldn't make this up. Just to give you a heads up though, if you're loving the rose, because we've both done the 18 karat gold plated yellow gold with the rose, we have fewer than 175 to go around in that rose. So 800 500 7590. You can call us to order. You can tap the app. If you're on your desktop computer, you can go to .com. J449385. Brilliant way to just start the show with just a real showstopper. But I've got to say, I'm keeping 2 on for the rest of the show. I love the stack look.
I think we're going to be twinning for the whole show together. I'm putting it on. Nail polish and rings.
Well, and that's the other thing. With a ring like this, you know, the first thing I always think is it comfortable? Is
Yes.
it comfortable to have between my fingers? And it is. I mean, obviously I've stacked it with the 2, but I also feel like this could be a great pointer finger ring.
Absolutely.
Or the middle finger.
Or even a thumb ring. I think you know, it's interesting.
Yes.
Whenever I go
This
to
isn't gonna
Italy,
fit,
and I
but-
love that when you said that earlier, you're talking about the stock exchange. You know, whenever I go to Italy, I get off the plane, always the first thing I do is when I get into my Uber on the way to the airport, I start to, you know, watch the women, like passing by the cafes, and you know, you see them stacking their jewelry. It's something that you're getting, again, the more is more look. But, you know, because Italians talk with their hands, I feel like the bracelets and the rings are extra important in any Italian woman's jewelry wardrobe.
That's so true. And did I tell you, I don't know if I told you, I feel like I've told you all these stories about when I went to Italy, but we genuinely saw an older man, like, talking with his hands, but he had a rose between his teeth, like it was just the most normal thing in the world.
I love that.
It's such a romantic place. And yeah, like I say, even as a kid, it was somewhere that I wanted to memorize the beauty of it. And you don't get to just memorize the beauty, you get to take home something made in Italy with this beautiful Byzantine design, and you get to wear it.
I know, and I think that it's also really important to point out too, you know, when I come on Q2 sometimes, or even when we're launching pieces, and you know, I don't know to talk about the price, but you know, you have to remember this is not costume jewelry. This is fine luxury jewelry. If you love your sterling silver jewelry, you could also wear your ultrafine with it. But remember, we are giving you more of the precious metal. So when you think about, you know, the price of you know, the commodities of gold and silver on the market, this is again giving you more of that. So it's an investment, but it's something that's also going to last you an absolute lifetime. It's something that you're going to pass down. It's something that people are going to be excited to get from you.
Yeah.
And I think that jewelry is such a testament to your, you know, own personal style. So have a Byzantine. It's iconic, it's classic, and it's ultra-fine.
Yeah. Okay, and remember, it does come with that box, the pouch, and the romance card.
I love
And
that.
this is the first day we're seeing it with those 5 easy pays. So $10, that's all you need to pay to get it home. Do you know what? We're going to have a little fashion break. I'm going to do a little fashion break. Because if you are loving my top, I tell you who else is Patricia. I've had so many compliments on this top today, actually.